Yeah, so it kind of it happened organically. I mean, I was more video heavy in like what I knew from a technical standpoint, right? And so I'd come out of doing kind of a what we would consider, I guess, in the industry, kind of a V2 engineering role. So I knew the basics of engineering and in and outs, and I was fine with doing camera switches and things like that. But I kind of got dropped into the role of doing technical direction in some ways, so simple like calling cameras and that sort of thing. And then I realized that there were some things that were missing. And so I just started kind of voicing my opinion directly to, of course, not directly to the end client, but just to whomever it was I was working for. And in that, I started just kind of learning more about the business and understanding like what the other person's, the producer's role was. Like that role to me was so mysterious. I was like, they don't really look like they're doing anything. I think a lot of technical folks, they see the producer and they're going to bark orders or they're going to point and but they don't really seem to be doing anything. And so I was always curious about it. And so I started to learn about it, not just because I didn't like the fact that they were telling me to do something I didn't understand. I wanted to know the why behind the what.
Yeah.
And so that was kind of like that curiosity is what started my path there. And then, I owning my own company kind of forced me into the role, when it comes down to it. Like I had to not only take an interest, but get an understanding of what the client needs were, et cetera, and try and build from there, with really
Yeah.
no great mentor initially to do that.
Yeah. I'm sure